Hi, I'm Bolit again with What's My Name Again. That's my dog. Long time no see, really long time. As you can see, many things have changed. As you can hear, I have a dog. He will bark sometimes during the video. I have a different hairstyle, and I'm no longer a citizen of Jerusalem. Now I live in Haifa. The most important change will be that from now on there will be only videos about names and etymology and the stuff that I like, and other videos and my creations and the silly stuff would be on another vlog that I founded, so you can find it right here. Let's go back to what I like most, which is your name. Lately I've received an email by a guy named Daniel, or Dan as he called himself, asking me to explain a bit about his name and things he can do with his name, so I will do it right away. First of all, I have to say that Daniel is a very good choice of name because apparently it's the most common name given to Jewish male babies in Israel for the past few decades now. So, as I mentioned before, Daniel is a biblical name, as you can understand. The suffix El, God, means probably it has something to do with the Bible. And how about the beginning, Dani? Well, Dani is my judge. Dan is judge, and Dani is judging me. Well, first of all, the word Dan, judge, is coming from the word din, which means judgment, law, or religion, both in Hebrew and in Arabic. Actually, in Arabic, the word din means Islam. There are many Arabic names with the word din, like Nasruddin, Nuruddin, and so on and so forth, which praise the religion of Islam. In Hebrew, the name Din also exists, and of course the name Dan, Dani, Daniel, etc. I have to say that in Israel, the short version of the name Daniel is Dani and not Dan. The reason for it is that Dan is a different name. Dan is one of the 12 tribes of Israel. By the way, the symbol of this tribe is the scales, the Libra. So let's go back to Daniel. Daniel actually is a biblical name. It appears in the Bible as a whole book, the book of Daniel, one of the late prophets. Many interesting, important and famous stories are known from the book of Daniel, like the lion's den and the writing on the wall, which is also a saying in many languages. And as you can imagine, I would say now that Daniel is a biblical name. Well, unfortunately it isn't. Daniel is a much older name. Let's say the prophet Daniel lived at around the 6th century BCE, if he did exist. How about the origin of the name? Well, the name Daniel is known from ancient Canaanite prophet that appears in a text from around 14th century BCE. Actually, it's a very interesting text. It's called the Legend of Ekhet, and it was found in the old city of Ogrit. Actually, Ogrit is where Syria is today, and Ogrit is considered actually the birthplace of symbolic alphabet. Unlike the Egyptian drawings for words, the symbolic alphabet, which all of us use, is actually considered to be born in the region of Ogrit. Anyhow, the story of Daniel is very interesting, because first of all, it's the origin of our Daniel. Second of all, it's probably the origin of the story of Abraham. Daniel also had a wife that couldn't bear children, and he needed to make a sacrifice to the gods, and later he had to sacrifice his only son, Ekhet, like Abraham, who needed to show that he would sacrifice Isaac in the Jewish version or Ismail in the Muslim version. Anyhow, the prophet, the righteous man who sacrifices his son, that story is a bit old, and it comes from the Canaanite Daniel. And Daniel is considered the first righteous man and the first man who contacted the gods. The story of Ekhet actually is a story about death and about the gods being immortal while the men being mortal. The same theme appears in many classical stories like the Odyssey and many stories around the world, and that's probably one of the first stories on that topic. Moving on to the letter I received from Daniel, actually he asked me could he play around with his name, So it won't mean God is my judge. Could it mean I am judging God? Well, actually, because it's a name that is built from a prefix and a suffix, it could be possible. For example, Israel is a legit name, even a name for the country I live in. But Israel actually means fighting with God, against God. Yeah, it's a bit strange that the people that claim that they are the birthplace of monotheistic religion actually fight God, but it actually was one of the names given to Jacob for fighting against an angel in the book of Genesis. So, yeah, if fighting God is legitimate as a name, I guess that judging God is also legit. So there you go, Daniel, you can understand that name as you wish. I hope I gave you an interesting answer and some information. Of course, I would love to give you more information about your names, all of you out there, so feel free to write me here or on email or just react, and to subscribe, and of course visit my other page with the silly stuff and creations. And well, I'll see you again later. Shalom mi Haifa.